All right, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to another We Read the Documents live stream. I'm your host, John Brisson. Today, we're going to continue our Tucker Carlson expose series. This will be on Tucker Carlson and Hunter Biden's long-term friendship. Of course, we know that Tucker Carlson is and was also good friends with David Brock and David Brock's boyfriend, J.A., and would frequently a certain pizza restaurant that J.A. ran and owned. In two separate restaurant reviews, he was outed as being a very important person to this so-called pizza place in D.C., and I've covered that in previous streams. So, we have Tucker Carlson being good friends with David Brock. We have Tucker Carlson now also being good friends with Hunter Biden. Remember, Tucker Carlson's a blue blood, okay? Tucker McNear Swanson Carlson. Swanson. So, why don't we read this Daily Mail, which Daily Mail leans conservative. They lean right. It's interesting that they're going to expose Tucker Carlson here. So let's read. Who knew? I mean, who did, right? Who knew that Tucker Carlson's a piece of crap, okay? Emails revealed the unlikely close friendship between Hunter Biden and Tucker Carlson. President's son wrote Georgetown recommendation for TV star's son and got him to intervene in a news story about him using a cheating website. Emails from Hunter's abandoned laptop showed Tucker Carlson and the president's son were once close friends. Ooh, emails from the laptop. The New York Times now says it's real, by the way. The Fox News host failed to disclose the true extent of his friendship throughout his extensive coverage of the scandals surrounding Hunter's business and personal transgressions. In emails, Hunter professes love for Tucker Carlson and his family, called him buddy, and told him, "You're a friend." One exchange revealed Carlson even intervened on a 2015 DailyMail.com story about Hunter's use of extramarital affairs website Ashley Madison on Hunter's behalf. So he's already buried a story for Hunter once. Now you're going to say, well, John, he's covered the laptop recently. John, he's covered Hunter Biden's connections and the Biden family connections, supposed connections to Ukraine biolaboratories, okay? And, you know, Mark Peacock Live does some excellent work covering information of United States biolabs being in the Ukraine for defense, okay? So, yeah, Carlson covered that, sure. But, I mean, everybody in the conservative media, everybody on the right was covering it, so he too would have had to covered it as well, right? And did Tucker Carlson add anything to the story? No. Mark's definitely added more information by far than Tucker Carlson ever could. So, yes, he reported on it, but was it a limited hangout reporting? Well, I believe it was. The whole thing is disgusting and awful, and it breaks my heart that you all have to go through it. I'm really sorry, Carlson wrote. This is him writing about Hunter having to go through this Ashley Madison's scandal where all the emails and names of people were leaked that has subscribed or used Ashley Madison's services. Another email from 2014, the news anchor thanked Hunter for writing a recommendation letter for his son's Georgetown University application. That's quite interesting. Don't you guys think that's quite interesting? Okay. Hunter Biden was close friends with Tucker Carlson, wrote a recommendation for his son's Georgetown application. He even got Carlson to intervene in a story about him on Hunter's behalf. So I wonder which son of Tucker Carlson's went to good old Jesuit Georgetown University. Emails from Hunter's abandoned laptop show the Fox anchor and the president's son were close until around 2015, revealing Carlson failed to disclose the true extent of his friendship through his extensive coverage of the scandals surrounding Hunter's business and personal transgressions revealed by his abandoned computer. In emails, Hunter professed his love for Carlson and his family, called him buddy, and told him, "You're a friend." A Fox News spokesman said Carlson had been transparent about his relationship with the president's son. In August 2015, data on 13 million users of extramarital affairs website Ashley Madison were leaked, including Hunter's name and his credit card. DailyMail.com wrote a story about Joe Biden's son's alleged use of the site, whose tagline is, "Life is short, have an affair." So here's a so-called email. Hunter, I can't thank you enough for writing that recommendation letter to Georgetown University on Buckley's behalf. So nice of you. I know it'll help. Hope you're great, and we can all get dinner soon. Tucker. Oh, ain't that sweet. Little Buckley. Little Buckley's going to get Jesuit trained. All thanks to Hunter Biden's putting in that recommendation. Hey, buddy, I need Buckley's CV. If you have one handy, thanks. Hunter Biden. Of course, getting on a plane now. I'll ask Susie to send it right away. Thanks again. It's really nice of you to do this. Oh, isn't that nice? Ain't that sweet? Just this email exchange between two friends. I mean, Hunter Biden's helping little old Buckley get into Jesuit Georgetown University. I wonder if Buckley is going to grow up to be a failed CIA agent like his daddy, Tucker Carlson, who he somehow just managed not to make it into the CIA, just like Anderson Vanderbilt, also known as Anderson Cooper, has happened not to make it into the CIA. Anybody ever heard of Operation Mockingbird? Let's continue. On August 27, Hunter wrote, "Call me, please," to the top Fox anchor. About 2 hours later, Carlson wrote back revealing he had intervened in the reporting on Hunter's behalf. So he's already buried one story. Huh. But I don't know, maybe Tucker's changed, you guys. I mean, he's on Fox News. Okay, he's controlled by the Murdoch family. And maybe Tucker's changed. Maybe he has a change of heart, you guys. Imagine if he really told the truth. He'd be killed, you guys. Oh, no, he would be killed. Tucker would lose his life if he told the truth. Just lost my shit on the editor over there, he claims, in the London office. Forced him to do it. He's a pig either way, and I told him so, he said. That's right, Tucker. Tucker lost his crap on the editor, and he was like, you get that story pulled. You protect Hunter Biden. The whole thing is disgusting and awful. It breaks my heart that you all have to go through it. I'm really sorry. Let me know if there's anything Susie and I can do to help. Oh, poor Hunter. Having all these affairs, okay? Cheating on his wife, having all these affairs on Ashley Madison, and it being reported. Oh, man, I really empathize and sympathize, just like his buddy Tucker Carlson with good old Hunter Biden. He never, how dare he be outed? How dare his sins come to light? How dare he be held responsible for his sin of adultery? Oh, no. Hunter wrote back, "I'm sorry for even calling you. I know I put you in a difficult position, and upon reflection, as you're a friend, I should have never done that. I was just upset that they went to my house and confronted Finnegan. I've been in Delaware the last 2 months sleeping in my nephew's bed, and it's hard to even get up in the morning sometimes." Eric Sherwin, Hunter business partner, provided all the information on background that proves that this was not me. Not my IP addresses, not my credit card, not my birth date, but still they come anyway. Oh, man, Hunter Biden, he's never done anything wrong, you guys, okay? He is pure as a driven snow. I could take the hit, I'll be fine. But the notion that under any circumstances, whether ordered to buy an editor or not, that someone would confront my 6-year-old daughter at my home is just wrong. Okay, even that is wrong there. Regardless, I should have never put you in this position. You have your own family, all of whom I love, and your own business, and defending me is not something a friend should ask a friend to do. Tell Susie we love her and miss you both very much. Oh, isn't that sweet? And of course, Tucker writes, are you kidding? I'm glad you called. What they did was repulsive and immoral, and I hope I wrecked their day. I certainly tried to. F them. Let me know if there's any way we can help. So here we have a guest list of the Bidens for a party. And listed on here, we have good old Susie and Tucker Carlson. Of course, this party was in 2011, supposedly. So there we go. That's interesting. And then we got pictures. At the time, Hunter publicly denied using Ashley Madison, although embarrassing and shocking videos and communications recovered from his laptop by DailyMail.com this year revealed the extent of his infidelity with prostitutes and prolific drug use. DailyMail.com sent follow-up questions to Hunter following his denial at the time, digging out the records from the leak showing a credit card with his name on it and registered an address linked to him, which was used to pay $268.99 for the site on June 25, 2014. He did not respond. In messages sent days later, Hunter lashed out at his wife, Kathleen, referring to his addictions as this disease. I've struggled with this disease, and when I need you most to protect me against myself, you shut me out, he wrote. My brother died, and the day after he was put in the grave, you stopped speaking to me. Your absence after the most devastating moment in my life clearly confirmed to all our friends and family that I truly must be the most despicable human being in the world. Man, Hunter Biden's a sociopath. Everyone already thinks I'm a lying, cheating piece of shit. My mother and my sister-in-law and everyone in my family, they all hate me because you have told them. All response I get is you deserve it. Okay. So here we have free information. Now, interestingly enough, the so-called, funding of the Ukrainian biolabs allegedly, well, that comes from Rosemont Seneca. That's what they say. Okay, I don't know. Some of that, could be a red herring. Interestingly enough, we have a Rosemont Seneca party. Okay, we have Eric Sherwin. Okay, he's part of the Rosemont Seneca Partners. Included Carlson among invitees to the White House Easter egg roll in 2010. And he was also Hunter's business partner, Eric Sherwin was. It's good old Tucker Carlson. Did Tucker really report all the Biden's connections to supposed connections to the Ukrainian biolab? Did he? Did he? So this is Edward E. Pruitt. Okay. An acquaintance of Hunter Biden, a wealth manager at Wells Fargo's bank, asked Hunter Biden if he's friends with Tucker. Hope you guys are well. I'm in New York and about to hear from Tucker Carlson. Isn't he friends with you guys? Miss you guys, Edward. This is Hunter Biden. Yes, his wife Susie and Kathleen are good friends. He's a nice guy that I completely disagree with on everything. I can see why. He just spoke. You guys doing well? Hope so, Edward. An email exchange a year earlier further evidencing the close relationship between Hunter and Carlson. The anchor thanked Hunter profusely for writing a letter of recommendation for his son Buckley's Georgetown University application, Hunter's alma mater. So Hunter Biden's also Jesuit trained at Georgetown University. Hunter, I can't thank you enough for writing a letter to Georgetown on Buckley's behalf. So nice of you. I know it'll help. Hope you're great. We can all get dinner together soon, Carlson wrote on November 12, 2014. We already read this. Hey, buddy, I need Buckley's CV if you have one handy. Thanks, Hunter replied. Of course, getting on the plane now, but I'll ask Susie to send it right away. Thanks again. It's really nice of you to do this, Carlson wrote. Carlson declined to comment on his emails about Georgetown. Of course he did. Buckley ended up majoring in government and political science at the University of Virginia, graduated in 2019. Lawyer and right-wing conspiracy theorist Lynn Wood, who represented Donald Trump in his lawsuits over alleged electoral fraud, leaked screenshots of the Georgetown emails on his popular Telegram channel this week amid a spat between the heroes of the far-right QAnon movement. Lynn and 8 other attorneys were ordered to pay $175,000 legal fees over the election lawsuit by a judge on Thursday. Emails also show Hunter Carlson and his wife are involved in an outward bound group together, the Elements DC, which arranges nature trips for parents and their children. President's son and Fox Acre Group were a group of around 47 others. Emails by the organization dated back to 2011. In November 2011, email Carlson and his wife were listed as friends by Kathleen on a guest list for cocktail party. I've already read that. Both couples were among a dozen invited to a friend's Labor Day barbecue that year. So Hunter Biden, that's an avenue to try to look down at. So Hunter Biden and his kids supposedly, Tucker Carlson, his kids supposedly, were in an outward bound group together called the Elements DC. That's something to maybe look into there, because I don't know about these two taking their kids camping with other kids. Yeah, I don't know about that. You guys know about that, chat? I don't know about that, especially Hunter Biden. I don't know. You know, Carlson, even though he did defend Warren Jeffs quite strongly, but he was a certain pizza restaurant VIP. But, you know, we know a little bit more about Hunter Biden, supposedly, allegedly. So, yeah. Oh, boy. All right. So I read this, too. Hunter Biden's partner, Eric Sherwin, included Carlson among invitees to the White House Easter Egg Roll 2010, an annual event on the South Lawn to which Hunter and his Rosemont Seneca company were allotted grace and favorite tickets, which are used for friends and prospective business partners. Hunter and Sherwin also put Carlson's name on a list of powerful and well-connected people for a party in April 2011 organized by Navidity Miguel Jesuit School Group. Oh, Jesuits. Invitees include Democrat Senators Rob Casey and Bob Menendez. Bob Menendez. Yeah, Bob Menendez. They got some allegations about him, too. Georgetown President John Diageo, Special Olympics Chairman Tim Shriver, United Arab Emirates Ambassador Yusuf Al Otaiba, painter Bob Ross' son Steve Ross, lobbyist Mike Mantos, and Teresa Heinz Kerry, climate change envoy and former Secretary of State John Kerry's wife and heiress to the Heinz fortune. In August 2012, when Hunter's acquaintance and wealth manager at Wells Fargo Bank asked if he was good friends with Carlson, he replied, "Yes, his wife Susie and Kathleen are good friends. He's a nice guy that I completely disagree with on everything." Hunter's other high-profile right-wing friends have included former Fox News contributor and psychiatrist Keith Abelo, who controversially said on the Fox show Outnumbered 2014, then that First Lady Michelle Obama needs to drop a few pounds. He also said on a show a year later that he believed men should be able to veto women's abortions. Though Carlson declined to comment on his emails about Hunter's Georgetown letter of recommendation for his son, in a statement, the anchor said he stood by his comments about DailyMail.com's reporting. It reads in part, Daily Mail reporter showed up at his house when he wasn't home and informed one of his daughters that his dad was cheating on her mom. I don't care if it's Hunter Biden or not. That's awful, he said. Yeah. I knew the Daily Mail was Washington editor at the time, so I called him and told him I thought he was a pig for doing it. That's still my opinion. The revelations over the extent of Carlson's past close relationship with Hunter, despite his frequent reporting on the president's son, has prompted comparisons to CNN anchor Chris Cuomo, who was suspended by his network for secretly helping his New York governor brother Andrew Cuomo over a sexual harassment scandal. After suspension, Carlson gave a monologue. Okay, so we're going to talk about something in a minute. We're going to get to it, all right? I remember what Tucker Carlson was pretty much saying, you know, Hunter Biden has his demons, and I'm paraphrasing here, but they actually have what he said in this Fox News broadcast when he's initially covering the Hunter Biden laptop scandal in the beginning of end of October, beginning of November 2020. And he pretty much was like, you know, Hunter Biden has his demons, leave him alone. This puts it in a lot different light now because we know that they were and are or still are friends. Now that kind of puts that in a little different light. After suspension, Carlson gave a monologue on air poking fun at his fellow anchor's weightlifting videos and claiming he was a communicator wholly unable to communicate, but defended his role in helping craft the New York governor's defense. Helping his brother is not the worst thing Chris Cuomo ever did. In fact, it may have been the best thing he ever did, Carlson said. Not because Andrew Cuomo was a good person. He certainly was a good person. He was loathsome. But Andrew Cuomo is Chris Cuomo's brother, and that's what you do with brothers, even the loathsome ones. You help them when they need it. It's called loyalty. DailyMail.com obtained a copy of Hunter Biden's laptop hard drive from former Steve Bannon podcast co-host Jack Maxey. John Paul MacIsaac, the owner of the computer store where Hunter abandoned his laptop, gave a copy of his hard drive to Donald Trump's lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, in September last year. The CMP CFR, Rudy Giuliani. Giuliani reportedly leaked documents and photos from the drive to the New York Post, and also gave a whole copy of the drive to Trump former advisor Bannon and his podcast co-host Maxey. Carlson has given extensive airtime to the scandals surrounding Hunter Biden's dealings with Chinese government-linked companies, alleged influence peddling and transgressions with drugs and prostitutes, and have been highly critical of the president's son in the past year. Yeah, Anarchy Freedom, we are believing that Hunter Biden and Tucker Carlson are really good friends. Tucker has excused Hunter Biden in the past on his show. And if you believe that the Hunter Biden laptop is real, this is where these emails came from. Come on. I know. The cognitive dissonance is thick, okay? And everybody wants to believe that Tucker Carlson's hashtag our guy because he, you know, well, hold on, B. Hold on. I'm getting to that. Man, you guys really love your idols. Tucker says the right things on Fox News. He whistles. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Ears perk up. He's saying the right things. He's like, how many say conservative things? He's standing up for me. The Swanson heir is standing up for me. The CIA, his dad, was head of Radio Free America, Radio Free Europe. Oh, he's standing up for me? Really? Go back and watch all the streams I've done on Tucker, okay? This ain't the only thing. This ain't the only thing. All right. Okay, here we go. Carlson has given extensive airtime to the scandal surrounding Hunter Biden's dealings with Chinese government-linked companies. Alleged influence peddling and transgressions with drugs and prostitutes and have been highly critical of the president's son in the past year. Several revelations published by DailyMail.com based on material from the laptop were prominently featured in the Tucker Carlson show. But in one episode of his show in October last year, he U-turned. Okay, now this is what I'm talking about, all right? And told viewers he didn't want to be involved with piling on Hunter. Now, I remember this. I remember watching this. Claiming he had received an awful lot of documents about him, but he has not aired many of them. Hunter Biden is a fallen man at this point, he said, hinting at the relationship, saying that he once knew Hunter well. I never thought Hunter Biden was a bad person, the anchor told his millions of viewers. I thought he had his demons, but in the time I knew him, he kept them mostly under control. Oh, did he? Oh, did he? You buried a story where he was cheating on his wife, Tucker. Hey, B. I talked about how he could be covering it from a limited hangout perspective. But no, you love Tucker so much. You love him because he tells you what you want to hear. There is way more to the story when it comes to the Biden's relationships with biowarfare. Mark from Music Live is covering it extensively. All Tucker regurgitated was stuff that everybody else has talked about. He's brought nothing new to the table. Nothing new. But in one episode of the show, October last year, U-turned and told viewers he didn't want to be involved. Okay, I read that. I never thought Hunter Biden was a bad person, the anchor told millions of viewers. I thought he had his demons, but in time I knew him. He kept them mostly under control. At some point, he lost control of those demons. The world knows that now. He's now humiliated and alone. Probably too strong to say we feel sorry for Hunter Biden. But the point is pounding on a man, jumping on him, piling on him when he's already down to something we don't want to be involved in. Tucker also claimed that a trove of damning documents from Hunter's abandoned laptop has been shipped to him had vanished. Those documents were reported later found by UPS the next morning, and Carlson admitted he had made copies of them beforehand. Of course, after he reported them, those documents supposedly emerged. Supposedly they were found. So that was quite interesting that they were found. But were they truly reported on afterwards? No. So Tucker Carlson, at one time, probably still is, friends with Hunter Biden. There was no reason for Tucker Carlson to defend Hunter Biden there. He was given information on the laptop. What did he do? He sat on it. Just like he destroyed the story of Hunter Biden cheating on his wife, subscribed to Ashley Madison. He sat on that. Hey, B, yes, there are numerous videos. You can go look. I'm going to do a show on it. You can see it yourself. Radix is not making up anything. There are numerous videos of Tucker Carlson wearing a red Kabbalah bracelet. There are many actual videos, snapshots. I've seen it during a broadcast. He calls himself a weak Protestant. They're there. You can go look yourself. Enough people have talked about it. He wears the red string, which I need to. That's another. There's more Tucker. There's more Tucker stuff. Him and Patel, Neil Patel, CMP Neil Patel. They both founded the Daily Caller together. Neil Patel was also an advisor to Darth Vader himself, CMP Dick Cheney. Well, they were down there, during their college years, down there in Nicaragua, helping out the Contras. Just chilling down there in Nicaragua, helping the CMP Contras. So that's another part of the Tucker Carlson expose series. So we got Kabbalah, we got Tucker being involved in Iran-Contra, okay, and we got Tucker pushing the false alien invasion every chance he gets. So that's at least 3 more shows, at least 3 more. And there'll be more in the meantime. Actually, yeah. But this one I really wanted to bring out because people just they try to find any way in their head that they could defend Tucker Carlson. The dude has been on MSNBC. He's been on Fox News. He is, part of the establishment media. The Mockingbird media, okay? He is the reason why we even have Rachel Maddow. I've covered that. Rachel Maddow thanks him for giving her break on MSNBC. Like, come on. I really don't know what else to say. Y'all need to stop, idolizing this man. He don't care about you. He's blue-blooded as they come. All right? He is in. He is a member of the elite, and he does not care about you. So that's it. All right, everybody. We'll do more shows on Tucker Carlson here in the few months. I just have to actually, get everything together for the shows themselves. But you can go look. I mean, there were people covering the Tucker Carlson Iran-Contra connections. There was a article that came out on Mint Press News, and yes, I understand Mint Press News. I get it. Okay, but most of that information was taken from some Twitter researchers, Robbie Martin, and yes, I understand Robbie Martin. Some people don't like him. I don't agree with everything Robbie Martin says. Okay, but he is right when he's right. And him and Gumby for Christ both were digging up a lot of this stuff on Tucker in the Contras in Nicaragua. So I mean, all the stuff that I'm telling you. You can go watch the videos of Tucker Carlson himself directly, pushing the false alien invasion. You can Google Tucker wearing the Kabbalah bracelet. Okay? You can see videos, pictures, people talk about it on Twitter. You can go look about Nicaragua and Tucker's connections with Neil Patel. Just in case I for some reason, I'm not able to get to doing these videos. You do a little bit of research on your own. It's all there. It's all out in the open. It's not hard to find. Now, some people will say because it's out in the open, it's fake. But, I mean, look. Tucker's a member of the elite. Hunter Biden's a member of the elite. You don't think they run in the same circles? Really? Come on. All right, everybody. Take care. God bless.